Hi guys, Angela Rayner is one of those Labour MPs who's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So there was ridiculous commentary that had been going on during the summer about her dancing in Ibiza. This non-story, of course, was being weaponised by the Tories and the right wing. However, the deputy leader highlighted how men and women are treated differently in politics. When the MP is male, coming from a working class background, he's presented in a positive light. However, when instead the MP is female, what she achieved will be ignored for triviality. Have a listen.
What did you make of all this fuss about that video in Ibiza?
Well, I was on holiday for a couple of days. I mean, you can criticise me dancing, it is subjective, but...
Honestly, so what? You were out in a club having a relaxing time.
I mean,
good on you, but...
I mean, I take my job really seriously and what I do, and I work, and I'm always in Parliament, and I'm always doing what needs to be done, and I'll continue to that. But I also believe, as a former trade
What time of the night was this? I mean, how did you keep... I would have been in bed by that time.
Oh, Fisher's a really, really great guy. I've known Fisher for a number of years, and I just think you've got to have downtime as well. Everybody has to have downtime, but I do take my job really seriously, and I like to talk about what I'm doing to help other people.
I'm not criticising you. I just wondered what you thought about the uproar.
At times, people like to look at that element, or yes, I'm working class, I like a dance, I like dance music. I got criticised for going to the opera, if you remember. I wasn't allowed, I was a champagne socialist for going to the theatre.
I think it's harder being a woman in politics than a man.
I think we get judged very much. I mean, the day I walked into number 10, which was an incredible day for someone...
Do you think you'd ever say that?
No. But for someone from my background, and for me to walk down that famous street and to go into number 10 was an incredible moment. There was just so much more commentary on what I was wearing. And I was like, I've spent years, I came off my council estate, I've worked really, really hard. I brought my child up when I was 16, and I've worked my way to be respected, to get to this position, to show that I've got worth in what I'm doing. And you're talking about what dress I'm wearing or what jacket I'm wearing. It's like, I'm trying to do a job for people here, and that, I think, distracts sometimes. And it's frustrating because it's like, well, let's talk about the substance.
She's talking to Sky News, and Sky News engage in this as well. But it's such a valid point. Working class male MP walking up that street into number 10, what would the commentary be? Look at this guy coming from a working class background, joining the cabinet or meeting with the Prime Minister. It must be a great achievement for him from his background, considering his background. But when Angela Rayner does it, they talk about her shoes, or they talk about her jacket, or they talk about her clothes, or they talk about her hair. This sounds trivial, but it's a major problem because, as we saw when she was dancing in Ibiza, the right wing were criticising her for not doing her job, even though she was on holiday. When she attends opera, they call her a champagne socialist. She's not. She's abandoned her working class background. So whatever she does, she'll be criticised by the right wing. But you would expect the media to take this a bit more seriously. But unfortunately, the media go along with this as well. They're more interested in her style than her substance. And who gives a crap about her style? We care about the substance. We care about the policies. We care about what she's going to achieve. That's what should be important, not how she looks, how she walks. I think since the time of Thatcher, there has been this obsession with fashion, with style, with way people act, and it's generally directed at female MPs. Male MPs can get away with it, even male prime ministers, apart from Boris Johnson, who obviously looked like he was dragged backwards through a ditch. But generally, women are held to a very different standard to male MPs. And it's sad because the focus, once again, should be on what they're actually doing and what they're achieving, not how they look. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.